the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
It's time!
Welcome to High School Pitchside. We have another fascinating episode for you.
More matches, more big clashes.
Let's talk about some of the big rivalries coming up this week.
More of your favorite features.
And trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
And of course, we always want to hear from you.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out. So send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
And you know we love a good little debate, right, Gio?
We've got you covered all season long on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
Tonight in CVM News at 7, missing Jaden Smith's guardians living in fear amid public skepticism. 2 dead in Winston Jones highway motor vehicle collision. Tension brews over East Portland Fish Sanctuary boundaries. In Inspired Jamaica, a circle of care. And in sports, Reggae Boys coach Steve McLaren disappointed with result against Curacao. Kingston, Jamaica. This is CVM News at 7 for Sunday, October 12, 2025. I am Curlin Brown. Thanks so much for joining us. Tragedy struck off the coast of St. Ann when a man drowned near Couples Resorts on Sunday. Family members share fond memories of his brighter days. Here's Kevin Black with that report.
Yeah, man was a nice person. Yeah, this one. Yes, every time I see him, I have a look smile on his face.
What began as a routine trip to sea turned tragic for 43-year-old St. Ann diver Damian Thompson, who drowned after venturing out at the weekend. The incident, which occurred at the swimming beach next to Couples Resort, Tower Isles, St. Mary, has left those close to him, including his 9 children, in mourning as investigations continue into what went wrong. According to his girlfriend, his body remained overnight in the waters on Saturday until police recovered it the following morning.
I wake up at St. Mary, and come back about 2 o'clock. Said him I gotta see, which I beg him not to go. I talking, you know, when him listen. 2 of my brother and him in the water, so he must say them dive off, but him go a little bit further. So him ongo here when him a ball out for help. So by him for run go out there now in deep, and that's it. No more.
His mother-in-law says that she will always remember the calmness he had even in the face of hardship.
Yeah, Jamie not really make nothing worrying. He not make nothing bother him. Him saw him work to see, as me tell him. Probably if me did was there, but I'd be with him too. Yeah, that's the first me know. And take care of him animal, love to cook, love to keep him party, love to go play bingo. I feeling got in a water and difficult reach him like muscle contract. And then, because I'm sick with him heart, of high blood pressure.
The families now leaning on each other as they come to terms with their loss. Kevin Black reporting for CVM News.
Now, the mystery of what happened to Manchester High student Jaden Smith is yet to unravel. But with growing skepticism and no sign of the teen, his guardians are seeking to clear their names as public criticism grows, triggering fear for their safety. CVM News spoke with another relative for part 2 of this special report on the missing teen. Nika Lewis picks up our report.
He was loved. He was brilliant. He is still missing. A day ago, CVM News heard from an aunt who many Jamaicans have drawn conclusions about, although she says she has been doing her best for Jaden. Now his uncle-in-law, Omar Thompson, is clearing his name in light of constant negative criticisms. Although he helped raise Jaden, the mystery has seen many online and elsewhere also vilifying this security guard who says his life is now in danger.
That's why I'm even glad to say the search come this morning. Because I tell my wife, I say, me not go on no search because I don't know who might thought if my life in a danger. My life can be in danger same way because people say me look wicked. You can't just look on up. Better than say me ugly. Better than say me ugly. But not say me wicked. Because me better for school over 400 picnic there. And you can everybody do my fight after me Mr. this. If you go better for school right now, ask them who name Mr. Thompson, you will see what happen. Me not have nothing. Let me tell you something, man. You would know. Jaden, I know my son, but me love Jaden equally just like them are. Because Jaden is beautiful. You think say we can't outside watch one Saturday morning and ask Jaden to come. Auntie Paula, what you want me? Mr. Galang back in the house, man, go sit down. He's not left him did it with we. When him son you did a playing game. Jaden did it with we right along till we done.
Insisting he has nothing to hide, Thompson shares his support for the police investigation, adding he's told law enforcement to search wherever they would like.
Last time I hear somebody say, we kill him at in the picture of the police. We carry them right around the whole house. And if they want to go in the bush up, that's what I'm willing to follow them. We don't have nothing to hide. They carry the if they want to run the diagnostic tests as they want, them free.
Skeptics of Jaden's relatives feared the worst after his disappearance weeks now, claiming it could be linked to any reprimand following the incident in which an infant with whom Jaden was playing broke a limb. However, Thompson says the family didn't scold Jaden and maintains Jaden and his cousin were at the hospital outside in the car until they brought them home to prepare for school.
Carry them up back at 11:30 night. 11:30, and when me carry them up back, me ask Russian that a young man they say for one power bank, he said no none. Me say alright, me take up our charger and me carry it down. When me come back up in the morning at 5 o'clock, they come, me say them are on the wake up. Them are can look after himself. Jaden now, you know, so you can have to help prepare. And that's so me carry with me when me left in at the 6:30, go to Robo left him. From that me not see him, I don't see him at all.
How is the baby doing now?
The baby come out of the hospital. The baby come out of the hospital, man. He might know 100, but he come out of the hospital.
Police from the Specialized Operations Unit, the K9 Division, and drones were deployed in the ongoing search for Jaden Smith at the weekend. Nika Lewis, CVM News.
Fisherfolk in Port Antonio are calling for increased security measures to protect their boat engines from thieves. The fishers say they have suffered significant losses due to a spike in theft, leaving many unable to go to sea. Now, those affected argue increased police presence as well as stricter enforcement to safeguard their livelihood are needed.
I lost 2 engines in the past 5 years. So that stopped me from going to the beach, from going fishing, and from being active the way as a fisherwoman. It has happened to other fisher folks, but it totally damaged me. As a female who has been fishing for a very long time, it really did something to me because I don't have an engine right now.
Meanwhile, another fisherman is concerned about a hotel being built on the fishing beach.
Not supposed to happen. I don't know fishes not know about it yet and now contest time. I see them come and take pitch down something. So I understand what I go on with it. I'm rent room and stuff on it. And this is a commercial fishing beach. As I noticed, them expand and try to take over everywhere. Every day you get bigger and bigger, no matter your years, so no more enough to make a company.
And still in the east, there's also growing frustration among fishermen in East Portland who say restriction within the parish's fish sanctuary is threatening their livelihood. The complaints come as CVM News returned to the area amid reports of illegal fishing and mounting tension between conservation efforts and survival at sea. Once again, we go to Kevin Black for more.
Over the years from them put you up. They're too deep. Them step in liquor with it. Where the depot them come in, too bad now, but the problem we have with it, it's too tall.
Reports of illegal fishing at the East Portland Fish Sanctuary have sparked fresh debates along the coast. When CVM News visited the area recently, several fishermen expressed frustration, arguing that the boundaries of the sanctuary are too extensive and have restricted their access to traditional fishing grounds. One fisherman told the CVM News while they understand the need for conservation, the current regulations are cutting deep into their livelihoods.
And you need to come down more. You can come right down to Blue Hole and to Jeepers there, so that is enough. It's over a mile. And right around the world, them have at Port Antonio have the tallest sanctuary. And we need it to go in some more, step out some more, up some more, and in some more that we can benefit by and then benefit by. And we are so far because we now catch no fish which part the fishermen we used to catch. We stop catch them because them block off the place where the part the fishermen live when they am trouble.
He also shut down suggestions regarding illegal fishing in the sanctuary, insisting those are falsified claims.
If them was illegal, they are jail. If legal, they go on because they have security, patrol, police, soldier up in there. So that is that for them story. To get for a story, if the word them see man fishing them money would have they jail because they have patrol team in there. So no aggregation no go so. This is just what them say to make the media here.
Another fisherman argues that the East Portland Fish Sanctuary is more beneficial to tourists than the fishermen operating in Port Antonio.
Them have the sanctuary where they have much miles from outside what you call this? Monkey Island all the way up to Winifred now. And them put it way out of sea and them make sanctuary for breeding ground. Yes, it's good to have sanctuary for breeding ground, but the sanctuary not benefit fishermen. It benefit the tourists. Because the tourists never come dive in there and show them seeing that where them do.
Kevin Black reporting for CVM News.
2 people are dead following a collision involving several vehicles along the Winston Jones Highway on Friday night. Here's more from Nika Lewis.
Tragedy struck some 220 meters east of the Winston Jones Highway junction with Russell Place Meadows Friday night, leaving 2 people dead. Police and firefighters sprung into action at this crash site, which included a Toyota Wish plying the Mandeville to Bombay route via the Belfield roadway. The vehicles, a 2012 Mitsubishi Fuso motor truck, a grey Nissan Tida motor car, and a parked trailer. Law enforcement, in taking vital information on the scene, determined that bad judgment of clearance, along with speeding, could have been among the reasons for the incident. Reports are that the trailer was parked along the left lane of a soft shoulder along the highway. Both occupants of the Nissan Tida car suffered critical injuries. They were later pronounced dead at the Mandeville Regional Hospital in the parish. Gone are a male driver identified as Enroy Dixon, who's a resident of Content, Manchester, and a female passenger aged 35 identified as Adrimar Smith of Hearties District, also in the parish. The occupants of the Toyota motor car and the driver of the service motor truck received injuries but were treated at hospital and released. Road safety advocates are concerned that the rising number of road-related deaths could see Jamaica inching closer to 400 by December. Nika Lewis, CVM News.
And it's been several months since a truck overturned and crashed into a bar in Orange Bay, Portland, claiming the driver's life. Residents say the area still bears the scars of that tragic January incident, And so they are calling for greater attention to be given to road safety. Kevin Black has that CVM News follow-up.
Sources indicated that in January of this year, in Main Street, Orange Bay, Portland, a tank-worthy truck that was passing by reportedly overturned, leaving a life lost and a bar destroyed. We caught up with some residents from the area and they enlightened us on some developments that have occurred since.
I have a bar at Main Street, Orange Bay, where the incident that took place on January the 14th, 2025, with tank truck. So all we need is just some sleeping police and the road to avoid the accident, because from your pitney, accident are gone.
Locals told our news team the area has earned a reputation over the years as a hotspot for motor vehicle incidents.
Up against where you see the other building where the guy did die, where you see the position. Crown, all sort of vehicle run off up there. Holy sleeping police and sign for real, sir. We need it here. Too much. We experience too much.
So most of the time I have to end up over my sister's place here, so I'm scared. So I'm glad for the sign and the sleeping police as well.
Residents are requesting ongoing support from the relevant authorities in regards to this matter. Kevin Black reporting for CVM News.
To other news now, amid mounting concerns over financial obligations and operational challenges, the Clarendon Municipal Corporation recently convened a meeting to address several pressing issues. At the center of the discussions were matters related to budgetary constraints, which continue to impact the corporation's ability to effectively serve the parish. We will have more on that for you right after this. Please stay with us. Welcome back. Unfortunately, due to a technical glitch, we will have to bring you that story at a later date. We'll go, however, to our regional and international news now.
We begin with news in the region. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has received congratulations for successfully securing an Office of Foreign Assets Control OAFC license from the U.S. Treasury Department to proceed with the development of the Dragon gas field in collaboration with Venezuela. That report from TTT News.
The American Chamber of Commerce of Trinidad and Tobago, AmCham-TT, said they recognize this development as important for Trinidad and Tobago's energy sector and wider economy, reinforcing the nation's strategic role in advancing regional energy security. AmCham reaffirmed its commitment to working alongside the government, energy stakeholders, members and foreign partners to facilitate sustainable economic development. The Energy Chamber of Trinidad and Tobago also extended congratulations on the achievement, noting that the government of Trinidad and Tobago, along with state entities and private companies, will now be able to engage with Venezuela without being affected by sanctions. And this means that the involved entities may resume work on commercial and technical terms over the next 6 months.
It has been 10 days since CARICOM member states, including Barbados, Belize, Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, implemented full free movement of their nationals among themselves. And Prime Minister Mia Mottley is reporting, as expected, there has been no significant rush of people coming into the country since the agreement started on October 1. CBC News Barbados with that report.
Those who have money don't need this. Those who have companies don't need this. This is for the little boy who wants to go and work in the services area down the islands in Dominica because he loves ecotourism. This is for the little girl in Dominica who may want to decide that she wants to come and work in Barbados because she wants to work close to a lab that may not be open in Dominica. This is for the other person in Belize who wants to be able to come down in the Eastern Caribbean and be able to live their life down this side rather than in Central America. This is for ordinary people's children.
So coffee is enjoyed by many locally and globally, from cold to warm beverages and even coffee-flavored treats. Well, CVM's Farming Forward team went into the cold, cool hills of Blue Mountain to meet a coffee farmer who was happy to share his love for farming with us. Here's Giselle Mills with the details.
Rain, snow or sunshine, farming forward has to go on. We are in Blue Mountain and we're here with Mr. Rodney, a coffee farmer. Let's see what he has to say. So when they're this red, right, like this,
yes,
it's ready.
Yeah. When I'm ready, you get better quality seed because you know.
Nice.
Yeah, you get better quality seeds from it.
Mr. Rodney grew in the coffee fields. It's all he knows and will always choose it. He not only loves farming, you can tell by his expressions that this is what he lives for.
I born like Trinity when I come up down the south. And my father, grandparents, and I live not here, so way up in the mountains. So growing up, I grew up with my father and my mother, but I do a lot of traveling. I travel to various places.
The worldwide?
Worldwide. I love to, and when I travel to see the farming community because I don't know, I have something in me about farming.
So hold on. So my question is, when you travel worldwide, right?
Yeah.
And you go to other coffee farms, right?
Well, I don't manage to go on coffee farm, but I just look on old people farm because even if it's not coffee farm, you can learn something.
Yeah.
How long you been a coffee farm? Let me say, from my life. All my life.
Though the coffee farming brings Mr. Rodney joy, he explains coffee farming is not the easiest. Cost of labor, lack of water in the community, and the deplorable road conditions leading up to the farm is a lot to endure.
It takes a lot in coffee because if you look on the terrain of the mountain, you have to carry the fertilizer, you have to take the manure, when you pick the coffee, you have to put it on your head to take it down. And I think $10,000 per box is not good for the farmers. So we went through a bad drought this year. And although they look so wonderful and beautiful on the tree, the 50%, 40, 60% of these on the tree, they're not good. They're light. So when we pick them off the tree, when we take them to the depot, we have to float them. And all of what bad, they float on the top. And then we losing a lot this year. we're losing out because we still have to pick it up the tree, because if you don't pick it, the juice of it damages the limb.
The limbs?
Yes, so you have to pick it up. So if you even not getting the 100% out of it, you still have to get it off the tree. Wear and tear on the bad road that not maintaining, because I can tell you, I hear about farm roads that they say they're doing. They come with a tractor and then push through, them not fix cross drain, them not do nothing. When you look on Alice Gap, Penline Castle Road, Next Castle Road, nobody cares.
I've been hearing this thing where coffee is concerned, young people are straying away from it, the coffee farming. What are some of the things that you think would encourage? What would you do right now, or say to a young person right now on camera, or say to the officials on camera right now to say, okay, this is what you can do to get more young people to get involved in the farming of coffee?
So if you're going to encourage the younger people to get into this, you have to make it more attractive for them. Because everybody look easy life now. Nobody now look hard life.
Another challenge for our coffee farmers is a pesky little black bug called the coffee berry borer. This insect attacks the coffee seed approximately 4 weeks after blooming. They make a hole, damaging the seed, and the coffee is no longer fit for export. But how is this treated?
You have to attack it from early stages. From it just bloom out pimento seed, you get you go to the farm store and get your best chemical to do it, and gonna advertise some chemical for some people.
That's it for this week's episode of Farming Forward. Join us next week, where we will dig deeper in the coffee industry.
And we now go to Inspire Jamaica. You know, survival at all ages requires a circle of care. And when those who benefit return to identify with the process, the network can only get stronger.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Imagine being in a room aglow with yellow, symbolizing the innocence of childhood. Then imagine 99% of those holding hands share in common support, awareness, and visibility for pediatric cancer. The visibility chain weighs heavy with the mixed emotions of the young survivors, their siblings, their parents, their grandparents, other relatives, doctors and nurses, global service organization, as well as Inspire Jamaica documenting the tear-jerking memories from diagnosis to life-changing decisions.
I looked her dead in her eye. I said, Mom. I said, Mommy. Yeah, Mommy. I said, Mommy, look here. You understand, you stand at every seat, but you don't see any meat at this point. You just go put up your food. The food gone. It wasn't gone. You don't see any more.
However, these certificates held aloft tell their story of triumph. All 17 children from the University Hospital of the West Indies, the Bustamante Children's Hospital, and the Cornwall Regional Hospital huddled tight with love, celebrating another successful outreach for hosts the Moon Palace Jamaica Foundation, which incorporates its extension program.
Moon Palace has a scholarship program, and we offer a scholarship to persons who are doing their tertiary education. But we're not just focused on programs that are hospitality based. So we have a number of persons who are doing their medical degree, dentistry, we have persons doing computer science, we have persons doing architecture, we have persons doing a whole variety of programs. And we were very proud to see one of our doctors who have completed his program with a 4.8 average, I might say, too. So very proud of him. He was here now working and studying, and doing his intern at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital. Yeah, one of the things that really touched me was the fact that one of our scholarship recipients, or current scholarship